hello Tia, Luca, welcome back to Rose Guns Days. Last time we had an epic sniper battle between Leo and Kieth, and we don't know what the fuck happened to Kieth, but that was amazing. And we got Rose back, and all our allies together. They, like all the good guys from across the series, even like, you know, Caleb's gang, are gonna be on our side, and now, like, oh my god. Things honestly look like they're barreling towards a conclusion. Way faster than I would have ever thought. Like, jeez. Hello, Zarmagus. Like, the plot was moving kind of slowly before, and then, like, it's not like zoom, like, super fast. I can't even... it's so hard to even fathom that the story's almost over. It feels like this is literally like the final battle before what they say, before Jean takes over, and, you know, whatever happens to Rose and Leo, I assume they're gonna go off, and I'm pretty sure Julie is their granddaughter, just based on how things are going. And I just can't believe it. It's gone this fast. What I'm expecting is a boss battle with Cyrus. I really want the Wandering Dogs to be the ones to take out Okanoki. Seriously. That has to happen. Oh god, I will be so incredibly happy if it does. And then Leo and Lee Meiju together. Tag team against Gabriel. Like a show-stopping final battle. I would love that so much. Okay, let's get back into it. Welcome, Madame Rose. It's an honor to meet you, young lord. And now, I have finally had a chance to greet you. Please tell me if the volume for everything is okay. It truly did take a long time, but I wouldn't say it was too late. In fact, perhaps we should say that you made it just in time. Rose finally succeeded in taking contact with Sons Along. Of course, this would be necessary to avoid a feud between Primavera and the GDS, but that wasn't all. It would be impossible to ignore this group if they want to retake Primavera from Richard. I'm glad you're making contact. Of course, making contact with Rose was exactly what the GDS wanted right now. They were especially glad that Rose believed in the GDS's innocence, undistracted by those strange letters. Since Butler's rescue had ended in failure and their backing was gone, with Bachan Bang dealing with internal struggles, this was the first good news in a long time. But in actual fact, at this point in time, she hadn't found proof that the GDS was innocent. To put it in a way that would annoy men, she had trusted the GDS based solely on women's intuition. Though Udera only learned about that part later, and turned pale when he did. Who's giggling? I assume that's Jean from the future. However, from a woman's perspective, there were many factors that made the GDS unthinkable as the culprits. After all, if Lee Meiju really had planned to assassinate Primavera execs, he wouldn't have used such pathetic and flashy means. Meant for evidence you can see above all else, and that's the correct way of thinking. However, when leaders make decisions, they don't always have data allowing for such conclusive judgment. Times like that, men depend so much on evidence that they latch onto any suspicious thing that claims to be evidence. Women are different. They look at their interactions with that person in the past, slowly building up data to reach a conclusion. As a result, she is now certain that the GDS weren't guilty, but it would be quite difficult to get a man like Richard to understand. I just think the flashy thing is like It's pretty obvious, because that's just not Lee Meiju's way of doing things. Like, you're trusting this brand new dude, like, that you've never even seen before, Gabriel, like... Richard is really just looking for somebody to blame. And he's looking for an excuse, honestly, is what I think. This all sounds really useful to know. And the same thing goes in reverse. After trust slowly builds up during normal times, you can then trust people without evidence when the going gets tough. Building trust with foreign races is extremely difficult. However, over a long period of time, she underwent various hardships to let that trust grow. Without that, she would have had nowhere to turn, and she probably wouldn't have been able to join in the fight in the first place. Leo, I'm glad you've returned. Attractive men always need to keep improving. You should talk. Pardon me, but it looks as though you've gotten sunburned. If you got any complaints, tell them to the hot girl in the bikini. She probably didn't put on enough sunscreen. Oh, could you introduce me to that lady there, with whom I'm yet not acquainted?
Ni hao! Your Japanese is great.
Quite a spirited woman she is. Welcome, miss. Welcome to the GDS. My name is Lee Meiju. I serve as the leader of Small Rock Chinatown, as it were.
Yeah, I know that already. I'm Gene Amakawa of the Dawn Shopping District. Put it there, pal.
Amakawa of the Dawn Shopping District.
Yup. I'm that Amakawa's granddaughter.
My. Quite an unexpected appearance of a noble lady. Apparently, Meiju also knew old Amakawa's name, and he seemed to understand how much influence the name of Amakawa would have on Japanese society in City 23. If Madame Rose chose you as an ally, then I see. It seems the next Primavera will be quite formidable. Leo was from Metagawa, but he didn't actually know much about old Amakawa. It was only natural. I mean, nobody can know everybody. Old Amakawa was a man from the world of business. There were probably many ordinary city folk who hadn't heard his name. However, most Japanese businessmen knew it. It would probably be quite useful to have them impressed with Jean from the outset. The mere fact that Rose had started as the lady of the evening meant that it took some time before people started to accept her ideals. It had taken extraordinary effort for her to exert influence on the realms of distribution and politics. However, since that hurdle was already cleared for Jean by default, she certainly was well suited for the position of madam. Once, Rose had thought about passing down influence, wealth, and force to her future countrymen in the form of Primavera. By now, both she and Leo realized that this wasn't only a long-term and roundabout plan. Jean would inherit Primavera and the position of Madame from Rose. It wasn't because Rose was lacking, it was merely because someone more suitable had appeared. And eventually, Jean would probably also look at her age and strength and choose to pass the position on to someone more suitable.
Yeah, but it'll take like at least 60 years to find someone better than me.
They felt sure that this was what it meant. To pass these things on to their future countrymen. Our GDS would be overjoyed to see Primavera return to being the friendly organization it once was. We promise not to do anything that will stand in your way, Madame Rose.
Thank you very much, young lord. I would like to gain that same understanding
and support from forces in other cities as well. Of course, we will be gracious in offering support. But it will require a significant amount of moolah. I understand. I'll take care of that myself. Richard? Oh. Damn it.
Can you actually arrange for it, now that you have been practically removed from your position as Primavera's madam?
I couldn't even do that much. It wouldn't be possible for you to take our side in the first place, right? Made you. It seems she wins this round.
Yes, of course. I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I'm fully aware of the delicate situation the GDS is in. So I have no intention of trying to force you to assist us, beyond obtaining a promise of complete non-interference. If the worst happens, and Richard and I end up bringing each other down, I would like to leave the fate of our countrymen in City 23 to you, Meiji-san.
What a bold decision.
The Japanese can no longer survive without interacting with foreigners. If they accept your rule, then a new Sino-Japanese order will be born in this land. But if they cannot accept your rule, then we're all fucked. And someone else will rise and espouse new ideals. That is the self-will of a people, which would sprout naturally among them even without me. The heavens always select a dragon. If you truly are a chosen dragon, then surely it is unnecessary even to argue the issue.
Madam Rose, you will simply accomplish what you can. Nothing more, nothing less. Considering our position, we cannot assist you in any way, but there is one way alone that we can assist you.
We will not interfere in any matter with the dragon you're trying to create. Meiju, perhaps we should use this as a chance to completely wipe clean the slate between us and Primavera.
I agree. Both what we owe and what we are owed. Straight up tabula rasa. Perhaps we should wipe them all out this one time, so that we can build up a new relationship with the new Primavera.
Miss Jean Amakawa, we look forward to the day when we can call you Madam Jean.
Ha! I'm the one who's grateful.
And so, to return our relationship to a blank slate, let us erase all debts between us.
Alan!
Alan Kuhn? What is it, Aniki? Brother? The time has come to give you back to Primavera.
Oh my god, Alan and Leo are gonna be in the same scene, wow.
You don't have to make it sound so dull. But I'm grateful. Looks like I'll finally be able to settle things with Kieth.
Okay, so that's what they're going for. They're going for Alan versus Kieth in the final battle, which I guess makes sense.
Hey, you're Japanese. You're Leo Shishigami, the legendary man. Which legend do you mean? It's about that time I ate 8 bowls of udon for lunch. I'm Alan Aramaki. I was up in Siberia. I'm Leo Shishigami. I went south. You seem pretty capable. That's my line. Looks like the rumors about you were true.
Leo and Alan shook hands firmly. That's all that seemed to be happening from the sidelines. But perhaps they were both appraising each other in a way that only they could tell. Apparently that handshake was enough for each to tell the other possessed considerable skill.
Shaolan? You lend a hand as well.
you say so, Niju-sama.
I thought we were erasing all debts.
That is precisely why. She stole 3 of Alan-kun's mooncakes. We won't be even until she works enough to pay them off.
She's like a cat, happy as long as I keep feeding her mooncakes. Ow! A human being wouldn't just swipe someone's mooncakes. If you just steal them, you're like an animal. Ah! Ow! Oh, you wanna have a go? I don't care about beating up a little girl. What dependable reinforcements.
And after you said you'd erase all debts. This much doesn't rise to the level of a debt to me. This is merely free love given from cultural parents to their cultural children.
But you know, kids always appears the appearance. If you keep patronizing us, I'll give you a taste of your own medicine someday.
If you think it can surpass us, then please do try.
Yeah, sure thing! Don't underestimate the Japanese!
That sort of strength is the thing I want most.
I can understand it well now.
Winku. When she becomes Madden, protect her and support her like you did for me.
Of course. No matter who I serve. As long as they have the ideals you found, it'll be the same as if I continued serving you, Rose-san.
Yeah. My ideals and yours will always be the same.
Yes, Rose-san.
From that day on, Lane always stood by Jean's side, not Rose's. Oh wow. Yeah, things are really wrapping up. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Hey there. Oh, have you already started? Lots of people don't get it, but alcohol is something you drink alone when you feel like it. People who can't drink unless other people are around are like brats who can't take a piss without an escort. And I guess I'll do what I feel like doing now. You've gotten fat. You've gotten thin. Isn't it about time you started living a bit more easily instead of fighting in your age? Oh? When you were young, we had the confidence and endurance to overcome any situation. But neither of us is young no more.
He's giving him a chance to back down, I see.
It's about time we learn to choose our battles. So, you're telling me to learn how to switch over to a more smoothly sailing ship? To go down with a sinking ship? Such a fate certainly sounds cool, doesn't it? I've got no interest in that sort of thing. I wonder. Looks to me like you're drunk on the drama of a lost cause. A gambler can't understand the soul of a soldier. True. As a gambler, I can't understand why you're so uninterested in raising your chances for victory.
With their backs almost facing each other, they both lifted shot glasses at the same time.
Did you call me here just so I could listen to you complain? Not at all. I only have interest in winning horses. Oh, I'm honored to live up to your standards. What do you say? Would it be so bad every now and then to let me trick you into getting on a winning horse? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Maurice wore a clueless smile.
Don't play dumb. You've encountered this stink before, haven't you?
Like when he was with Caleb, yeah.
The one that makes you know a losing war is coming. You know what I mean?
Come to think of it, a stink like the Caleb era has been annoying my nose lately. So, how do I become this winning horse of yours, or whatever?
My rich bamboo and your battalion. They're practically Primavera's left and right wheels. If either is lacking, it can't run smoothly.
So you're suggesting that both sides start slacking off together?
During the Caleb era, you misjudged your timing. Because Cyrus held you in high regard, you were fortunate enough not to avoid losing your position. However, do you really think it'll go so smoothly next time?
Here we go.
You used Wayne's brats as human sacrifices, right?
Hello, Mystery Theater. Welcome to the stream.
Don't make it sound so bad.
Fuck you.
I simply gave those young men an opportunity.
Fuck you.
But who knows what Wayne don't think of it. What I mean is that you won't get any more second chances. If you don't get on the winning horse this time, it really will be game over. Won't you put yourself in my hands this one time? I know full well what you're worth, and I can explain it to them as well.
So you're telling me to take Rose's side this time?
I'll coordinate matters to avoid wounding your pride. Yes, called this Shogi. You've been taken by me, and now you're in my hand. You fought bravely, that is all. Your pride will not be harmed. And the next time you make your appearance, you'll reappear as our ally. Leave everything to me. I'll take full care to avoid wounding your soldier's soul. Won't you pretend that I've tricked you and leave yourself in my hands?
Ooh, he's gonna accept.
How much are you offering?
Just what I counted on.
Damn it, I really wanted to kill him. God damn it.
I'll give you 100,000 as a deposit. When it's all over, I'll give you $1 million.
Give me $1 million first.
If you promise to work hard enough for all that, then I'm sure they won't hesitate to invest in you.
God damn it. Yep.
Very well. It's a deal.
Oh wow, Kieth is snapping out of it, I think. Hey, it sounds like someone's getting a pretty good deal here.
Hey there, Kieth. See, you came too. I hate Destiny got caught up with you when Leo shot you the other day.
I just got the luck of the devil. The miraculous bullet fired by Leo had gone through the hole in the parasol and the hole in the glass, going straight down the scope of Keith's gun. If Keith's head had been there at the time, he probably would have met the same fate as his gun. However, an instant before, he had moved his head just in time, as though a reaper had grabbed him by the collar. Still, luck with money is something I know nothing about. James, son, if you got a plan to rake in some dough, let me in on it too, okay?
Oh, so you would like a piece of the action?
Damn, they're pretty much, at this rate, they don't even, it's gonna be a straight up massacre. Like, Richard barely has any allies left. My god, Keith sure changed his tune. It's literally gonna be just Cyrus at this point. Like seriously, it's gonna be a straight up curb stomping at this rate. Richard's son's on the decline. I don't exactly make a hobby of standing around on sinking ships. Damn, wow, that is a really huge change of tune.
Now there's a surprise. I never thought I'd hear that coming from you.
Seriously. Is it that surprising? Yes, it is. I've always thought of myself as pretty cold-blooded.
Quite an interesting card has shown itself. I can't let such a card pass me by.
Hello, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is weird. This feels really weird. How much are you gonna bet on me?
You're Richard's aide, and your ability to share your opinion with him without fear puts you in a valuable position. Maurice and Keith. If Richard were betrayed by those two, it'd be just like the Emperor's new clothes.
So, what do you got for me? Keith stroked James' hand that rested on the counter. James lifted one finger, then after looking at Keith, added 2 more fingers. Damn, 3 million.
Of course, this is a deposit. Depending on how you work, I intend to pay you as much as I'm offering Maurice.
Oh, 300,000, I get it. Nice. Not bad at all. Yeah, same, Mr. Theater. I would sooner believe Cyrus would betray Richard before Keith would. This is really weird. This seems very out of character. Like, we know Maurice is a traitor, but, like, he just blows in the direction of the wind. But Keith, like, that just seems insane. I'm sort of happy to know you value me that highly with James' son. Is he gonna, like, just shoot him? I'm starting to wonder if this is a setup for James. Keith kept stroking the back of James's hand. He might have wanted James to raise one more finger.
Hey now, begging won't get you any more.
Richard's son is the emperor without clothes, huh? I think I like it. This is so weird. This is really fucking... Oh, it's a setup. This is a setup. Oh, this is a setup. Then I guess that makes you the clown without clothes, right?
Huh?
Oh, it's a setup. Oh, now we have a proper fight on our hands. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. But you know what this means? You know what this means? We got to kill Lukanogi! Yes! Keith's hand rubbed James's. He suddenly struck his fingernails in, pressing that hand against the counter. Oh, this is the end of James. He was a big ally for Rose. Oof. Now we have a proper fight on our hands. Keith's other hand, which is raised high, held a knife. The knife was plunged into the back of James's right hand, piercing the flesh and reached as far as the counter. Maurice, yep, this is totally a setup. Oh, hello, James James in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Maurice, who had circled behind James at some point, wrapped a thin rope he had holding around James' neck and pulled. He's dead. James tried to resist, but he can only move one of his hands. Yeah, he was, James was a traitor too. During the Caleb era, you were the very first one to sell the family out. Did you really believe a freaking psycho like me would betray Richard? You're fucking insane. We know you. You were planning to reach out to dozens of people after us and grind this organization down, right?
Well, tough luck. Coming here with no idea you'd be killed. You really are a clown without clothes.
And that's the end of James. Alright, now we got a proper fight on our hands. We are gonna get Alan versus Kieth final showdown. Don't think we're losing ground in everything. After all, tonight, a lot of people who look like they follow Rose are being erased.
Oh, damn it! Remember this! No one will accept you now you betrayed Madame Rose!
Ooh. Looks like Alfred is going to join in the final battle after all. I wonder who he's gonna fight.
Rose is a rose whose petals have already fallen. For you bad boys who can't swear allegiance to Richard, here's a goodbye party from me! Long live Madame Rose! I see. Good work. Yeah, no changes in the plan. Do it. There's no changes in the plan, right? Of course not. Anyone who no longer hears Stella's and Yuji's cries of regret, no matter who they may be, is no longer one of our comrades. So, we're gonna take out Meryl too.
Oh no! Oh my god. Wow. You know, it'd be amazing if Meryl gets to be the one to take down one of the bosses. If she gets to take down Alfred. Like, if she... You know, it'd be truly amazing if she runs him over with a car or something.
Since she never chose to swear more loyalty to me than Rose, there's no helping it. Understood.
Meryl, run!
Out of the way! Dude, Madam Meryl, I'm still in the story. Your time is up. Like, totally. Don't take this personally. It's an order from the consigliere.
Fuck off! Your catchphrase sucks!
Huh? Oh? What's going on? Like, totally. It isn't Meryl! It's just a mannequin wearing your clothes! Like, what the hell, man? Totally! Are they taking us for fools? Like, totally for sure?
And it's like a recording of her laughing. Taped to the back of the mannequin. The mannequin wearing Meryl's dress was torn apart by bullets and fell over with a clunk. On the mannequin's head, someone had scribbled a mocking face with his tongue sticking out. Yes! Meryl, I'm so glad you're safe.
Yeah, they sent tequila after me, so, I figured I'd be pretty good. Sneaky for a man sounds like a hurricane to a woman. Do you think you can kill the great Meryl Chan Sama so easily? Oh my god! My inner Lemmy D is showing.
Meryl dove into Rose's chest. However, her face was covered in tears.
I barely managed to escape, but tonight, a lot of Primavera's friends were probably killed. All the execs waited Rose's return without being swayed by Rich's violent speeches.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Incredible that they moved this fast.
Her comrades ran around telling people, but not everyone made it. To think you could make such a ruthless decision with such speed. The consigliere is a terrifying person.
We should probably take it to mean we aren't the only ones ready to fight seriously.
So, he just took out all the execs that looked like they might betray him. What a piece of crap! I don't like it! People and subordinates are treasures! I can't stand to see people treated like that! Yes, seriously. And I'm sure a lot of people have lost patience with the consigliere. Let's avenge them and bring an end to this. To these Rose Guns days.
Rose, that sounds really awkward. Please stop saying it.
Shut up. You get to say all your certainty crap, so I can say that.
Yeah, I know. There's no time for gray. Only time for day. We gotta put a stop to Primavera's mistakes here on this rampage.
Hello, sorry, your name is in Russian. I can't read. I can't read that. But welcome to the stream.
Still, what are we gonna do now? We even lost James, son of the Rich Bamboo. He was like the leader of the generic Mook Society. Fucking hell. James was a reliable man when it came to money. With him gone, funding's gonna be a problem. That guy was just itching to earn some credit. I'm sure he got in over his head trying to cut down support from their execs, and got cut down himself instead. And he was such a good person, too.
What are you talking about? He betrayed everybody.
His gambler's nature got the better of him. It proves he put his life on the line to bet on the card representing us.
It's a shame. And he was a man who was remembered to bring the humor that's so essential at times like these. Come on, everybody cheer up.
Money, is it?
The GDS had promised to do some political maneuvering with various parties, but that was assuming Rose could provide the money. No matter how many guns and bullets they had, they couldn't win this war without a political moat arranged for beforehand. Even if they defeated Richard, City 23 would be torn to bits by invasions from forces in other cities. Money ain't something you need to worry about. Look at me, I'm rich as fuck. I may not look it, but I'm pretty influential with businessmen. I'll be able to drag a big bit out of them. Thanks, Jean. I'm glad, but the sentiment alone is more than enough. Funding in the criminal underworld needs to be provided by underworld money. We can't borrow money from people today. Then what are you gonna do? Without money, we can't launch a war, even if we could win. And I thought we didn't have time to go gather money at our fucking convenience. Not now, when the anniversary of those deaths is approaching, and Richard can give the go sign for a funeral war at any fucking moment.
Money is something like an idiot like me can't do anything about. Can't make it unless you're clever like James.
Hey, Wayne. Didn't we make a promise? When Stella died, we promised we'd stop being stupid. We can't be the comedy relief anymore.
I was never the comedy relief. Rah!
Okay, just keep telling yourself that.
What?
You see, starting that day, I gave up being an idiot. Which sucks, because I really love being an idiot, but I have to give it up. I studied a whole bunch, and I hate studying! I'd rather kill people 1,000 times with a chandelier than study a single page. But for Rose, I will study.
Meryl pulled something out of a purse in her pocket. Inside was a bank book. A bank book for a bank account. On it were numbers with a lot of zeros behind them.
Whoa. Just how many cruisers could you afford to buy for your next date?
I'm rich as fuck.
What's this, Meryl? That's a lot of money!
I told you, right? I stopped being an idiot. I can just turn it on and off like a faucet.
Immediately after becoming madam, Meryl had set up a clever dual bookkeeping system. Then she had spectacularly misled Richard's inspections. Wow, embezzlement for the forces of good. Snatching away a portion of the total sales from clubs of ladies of the evening.
Basically, ever since that day Stella died, I knew Richard was gonna turn evil. I totally predicted that something like this might happen. With certainty.
Nice.
We swore to stop being idiots, right? I studied dual bookkeeping super hard! The thought of chandeliers raged in my head.
Look at all this money. That's gotta be worth.
Okay, enough trying to measure money by how much Ninkomon you can buy already! Give it up with the friggin' Ninkomon jokes, I fucking swear! This should be more than enough to ask the GDS to do a little maneuvering. And it should buy us as much as we need in weapons and ammunition, of course.
Starting to see me in a new light now. That's how I am in every game. I'm just a goofy goober until the final chapter. When it's revealed, I am actually a master of manipulation. My machinations are hidden until the very end. With certainty.
Thank you, Meryl.
With this, we can start serious preparations for war. Then Aniki Major should be able to line up a whole bunch of war toys in his toy shop. We should probably hurry. Otherwise, Monkey Girl here is gonna spend already a mooncakes. Ow, whoa. Yeah, I thought you couldn't speak Japanese.
Yes, but I can still understand it.
Ow, don't scratch me.
Here we go. Here we fucking go. It's time for war. Ooh, new music. Oh, I think this is the opening song, but it's the instrumental. Hey there, Consigliere Silvio. You seem to be in high spirits as always.
And you always seem to be hailing high to yourselves along summer. So all of us of the Orlando brothers family will express our joy.
The matter I wish to discuss is something a man as wise as you probably already knows.
You mean City 23?
That's right. Let me be direct. For the near future, I would like you to avoid getting involved with City 23, no matter what happens. Of course, we as the GDS will not get involved either.
I thought it was on a unwritten rule that it's okay to bite someone on the flank the moment they let their guard down. You're telling me to shut my eyes to such a chance, then of course.
I intend to make it worth your while. Consigliere.
And if I say no,
Then we'll murder you in your sleep. Well, if you do. Ooh, he has like a yandere face.
and
we of the GDS will oppose you with all our strength to save our countrymen in City 23 from needless chaos. Dang.
Good. Manly answer like that gets you full marks along summer. The Orlando Brothers family promises to watch over the fate of City 23 as a spectator mode.
Come, we have all sorts and styles. Oh my, look, even his freaking iguana is ready to attack. Here's a wide selection from the cutting edge of Chinese military weaponry.
Get lots of bullets. For guns, go with what you're used to. Well, you can choose guns that use the same types of bullets.
There's a former combat instructor for you.
Yep. I'm always ready to teach girls hand in hand, arm in arm, and...
God damn it, Leo. Seriously, Zell. You tried to touch Zell's butt, but she twisted his arm upward. Seriously, dude. However, Leo splendidly twisted that arm and the two of them moved impressively. Not a chance. Nina, are you gonna stick with that like usual? It just suits me better. I can't handle a bunker gun.
You haven't changed. But that's good. Use something you're used to.
It's been a long time since I've used this sprite. I hope I'm still as sharp as I was. Roma has it, you're a damn good shot! Have you used guns before, Jean-san? Huh, this'll be the first time. Then shooting into the air to scare off pugs! Ha! So she said that she's pretty good at using them. Dual wielding, dang. In her spirited, man-like way, she even put men to shame when they came to shooting. Unlike a target shooting game, gunfights require courage as much as good handling of weapons.
Jean-san, something happens to you, this whole war will be frickin' pointless.
Thanks for caring, but this is a purification ritual. To be done so I can be accepted as the new madam. Even if you won't accept me as madam unless I'm dousing gun smoke, right?
I like it.
Wink. Please take care of Jean.
Of course. I'll do it even at the cost of my life.
Quit trying to show off, kid! I got in here with something cute from Madam Rose. I don't have time to start slacking off and dying as oily as this.
Yes, madam, I got plot armor, don't worry. You can't die at a time like this, literally. Now that's incredible. So there's that toy shop in the rumors? Hey, sorry we're late. I didn't think you'd really come. Yeah, I couldn't turn down an invitation from you. Rose. Old Satomi has decided to give you his backing.
Caleb-san! Thank you so much!
I lack neutral on the outside. So basically I've been kicked out of his group. Which means no matter what we do, the Satomi Alliance has nothing to do with it!
Wow. Imagine Father Caleb siding with Madame Rose.
Are you Jean? I heard about you from Rose. I see. You're a lot like my dead wife.
That's his, ultimate compliment that he gives.
Still, you're the accepted successor, the only woman I've ever accepted as a leader. I've got no choice but to acknowledge you.
I haven't forgotten just how much suffering you brought to the people of this city. I can't forgive you. If your spirit is like Rose described it, then I'll give you credit on that one point.
I see, you've got balls. I think I get to like you too.
Now there's a sight to see. It's like an all-star team of legendary yeah. Legendary villains of City 23's Underworld. Do you know why Madame Rose was accepted, whereas Richard was not?
Is it about having a moral code?
Madame Rose applied that code to us and even to Caleb. Even when our position was difficult,
She trusted us without harboring unnecessary suspicions. In the underworld, you're allowed to eat each other alive when you show the slightest weakness. But those with moral codes are respected. Maybe our consigliere didn't pay enough attention to that part. The victors and losers of this war can be seen even now before the fight begins. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but how can you be that relaxed about it? Do anything with your mouth open. Hey, Aniki made you. This girl totally understands Japanese, doesn't she? Well, I can't say I don't remember not teaching her. Did you or didn't you? If you find any bad boys who have doubts about my friend Richard, kill them all! It's almost time to face off against the fucking Chinese. Let's purge the coward now. Alright! Yes, boss. I'm still here. We're the unbeatable Primavera. Like, totally. You know what'll happen to the bastards who don't pay us? Like, totally. We're the kings of the night in this city. Like, totally. Oh, did you hear that, Phil? Apparently, Madame Rose is planning to attack Richard. And they seem to have the backing of the GDS. Very shrewd of them. Are they trying to stop the feud with the GDS by force? But that's fine. I'm not even hoping for that anymore. Think of Richard's pathetic dying face as he tries to launch a funeral war for his sister. Fails right at the start and dies while cursing the world. I've decided I'll be satisfied as long as I can see that. You monster. Come to think of it, didn't we promise to attend the anniversary of Stella's death? Phil, when was it? I can't remember the date or even her face. It was October 23rd, sir. Ah. Which means that's tomorrow. Feels like something's going to happen, doesn't it? Something truly thrilling. And now, we might even get to see it from front row seats. Captain, pardon me for interrupting your evil laughter. From Mom? Sure, I understand. I'll answer it.
Stella's whispering to me. Whispering that something will definitely happen tomorrow. Everyone knows that Richardson will be going to her grave. That's the only place Madame Rose could possibly be planning to attack. Stella. It looks like tomorrow's gonna be the first day I get to lay flowers of revenge on your grave. Yep, Cyrus is in his old clothes, which means he's gonna get fighting scenes. And so is Richard.
Cyrus? I had everyone leave early. Even Keith. He said he didn't want to get drunk tonight and left early. See. Have you been having trouble sleeping lately? Your complexion is uncharacteristically bad. Well, truth is, it happened for me too. Still, she's been standing at my bedside when I sleep. Is that so? I ain't got no sixth sense. And I was never that close to Stella. On the contrary, she might have hated me for being a bad friend who dragged your brother down the path of evil. That's not true. Even so, she's been coming to me. Makes me think she must have hated me a lot. And you wanted to tell me this? I told you, I ain't got no sixth sense. So I could only see her. Couldn't hear any goddamn thing she was saying. She was frantically trying to tell me something, but I couldn't hear anything. It was pathetic. I've been listening closely, trying hard to figure out what she's been saying, but I can't hear nothing except an ear of wind. Sadly, that's as far as the words of the dead ever go. Stella in my dreams is the same. She doesn't say the words clearly and out loud. I'm only barely able to understand when she appeals to me with her eyes, her expressions, her gestures. If that's true, maybe y'all and I have been having the same dream. Stella stands at our bedsides, frantically trying to say something with a sad face. It's her frustration at being unable to work for the sake of her countrymen. That's right. That's how Stella's expression looked to y'all. But to me... Who knows?
Yeah, it's crazy that Stella's ghost is trying to stop them.
She came to me, even after going on about how I was a sweaty, dirty sack of muscles all the time. Made me wonder, would she go so far out of her way to tell me? I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Tomorrow might be a very long day. Oh, tomorrow might be a very long day. Are y'all really gonna give the order tomorrow? That depends on what I hear in front of Stella's grave.
The decision was halfway made inside his mind. After paying a visit to Stella's grave, he would declare war against the GDS from in front of that grave. The previous day, all the execs in the pro-Rose faction had been purged. As a result, the newly formed Council of Execs was united by fierce loyalty to Richard. They were all anxious to stand out in the upcoming revenge war against the GDS, which they knew would probably happen within a few days. This was completely different from the feud Rose had once waged, which incorporated negotiations to prepare for a fitting ending to the plan. Now the curtain was rising on the irresponsible war with no end in sight, a mere wielding of anger and violence. Of course, Richard boasted that such a violent stance could force the GDS to the negotiating table. However, Cyrus had been skeptical this whole time, yet I thought he would be. This claim was being made by Richard, a man who claimed that foreign races could never understand each other. Just how was he planning to negotiate with them? In the end, the voices of the dead never reach anyone's ears. Each individual simply listens to whatever words are convenient for them. Oh, this is his... Oh, I didn't know this was his narration.
Well, I'm sure that's what's happening when I feel as though Stella's speaking to me. In the war and the great disaster, all my friends and family were lost. And I don't even know where. That's why, when I was reunited with y'all, my dear friends, I thought it was a sign that we should stick together for the rest of our lives. You exaggerate, but I felt that side as well.
Yep, Cyrus is gonna die, I think.
That's why I plan to stick with y'all as long as I can. I feel the same. How about a drink? Just the two of us for once. I've had a lot to drink already. Any more and I'd get a hangover. I don't necessarily mean alcohol.
Cyrus pulled a silver pocket-sized whiskey bottle from his shirt pocket.
That I'll gladly share in. It's good even cold. I'm a fool. You're no different from me. We'll stick together until the end. Yes. It's past midnight. Indeed. It's Monday, October 23rd. The anniversary of Stella's death.
Here we go. Monday, October 23rd, 1950. Weather overcast, yep. 21.2 degrees C high. 15.1 degrees C low. The warm summer was now in the distant past on this chilly day. The sky was gray and heavy, making the graveyard seem like an even darker location than usual. Stella and Yuji's corpses were lying in the Miyogi family grave in a public cemetery in City 23. Western-style graves seem to imply that the rapid expansion of American and Chinese culture will continue into the land of the dead. The Lancashire Public Cemetery was a Western-style graveyard in the southeastern part of City 23. After the Great Disaster, the ministers who traveled with the reconstruction support teams were shocked by the set of corpses and trash tangled together and left out in the open. In addition to raising funds for the survivors, we also raised a lot for the dead as well. The Lancashire Public Cemetery was in the graveyard, once one of the graveyards spread across Tokyo that had been built as a result. At first, it had been an anonymous graveyard for victims of the Great Disaster. But after a massive influx of American and Chinese immigrants arrived and ashes started to be reunited from the battlefield, demand suddenly rose. the blink of an eye, the graves increased in number, and by now is counted as one of eastern Tokyo's largest graveyards, spanning several blocks. The plentiful trees that were planted there made it look like a foreign graveyard, but fortunately they covered the rapidly expanding crowd of buildings, making it possible to forget them. Yeah, graveyards usually do that. In the ones I've seen, like they might have like office buildings nearby, but they have like a forest like around it, so you don't see it in the graveyard. It was a quiet place, not bad for a land of the dead. That quiet was wiped away by the sound of many cars, even though it was still early in the morning. This normally unthinkable noise surprised even the crows, sending them flying all at once, covering the sky with black. Perhaps that scene was an ominous one. This graveyard, which was normally utterly desolate, was intruded upon by several black cars early in the morning that day. A large number of formidable-looking men in suits surrounded the vast graveyard, glaring about so that not even a cat would be able to sneak in. It was the anniversary of Stella Mayugi's death. It was the anniversary, and it was the first anniversary. Anyone after Rich's life could guess that he would visit here. The veterans from all the crews, which were now militant after the purge, surrounded the graveyard.
As we thought, the villains are there in force. They got machine guns and trench guns under their coats.
Oh my god, Cyrus is literally gonna be Vulcan Raven. Hello, Apparition. Oh my god, Apparition! Welcome to the stream.
You'd have to be crazy to attack him in this situation.
Caleb grinned as well, peering down the binoculars that Alan had handed him. There is no helping it. Dang. Look at this collection of characters that you'd never ever believe would be standing together, working together. If we want to avoid harming civilians, this is the best possible location to stage an attack. You know, like in the Dragon Ball Z.
Good work. Our scouts have discovered they've surrounded the entire graveyard, just as we expected. Their total force is estimated to be over 300. So a whole battalion, huh? Tell me we've at least got a tank. You know what they say, you gotta make do with a sword. Oh, that's how it's gotta be for foot soldiers. This is the limit of what we can do for you. I wish you good fortune in battle. You want me to buy you a mountain of mooncakes when the battle's over, right? Is that all you got to say? Ow! Ah! What's gotten into you, little monkey girl? Ow! 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 What a fine example of friendship, surpassing the barriers of language. Oh. Dang, it's December 11th already. That's crazy. All of the vile dogs are here in place. Going to kick some Okonogi ass.
Okay, you guys, don't worry, we're not going. I just have to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. All of the wild dogs are in place.
Oh, you mean Wayne Coons, kids? Oh, I look forward to seeing you guys at work.
Yo! I never thought I'd be teaming up with thee, Miguel!
Hey, this is work. The observation team on our block's ready to go too.
Alright. Zell's group used binoculars to confirm the locations of the wild dog members stationed at various vital points around the park. They were looking back here with binoculars themselves, sending the hand signals they'd agreed upon beforehand. Hello, Paul and Mirage. Welcome to the stream. They would be their eyes. They would observe the area around the vast graveyard, reporting in detail about enemy movements. The enemy had a huge force that might be over 300 men strong, but they were scattered about this large park. So they could be easily disrupted by diversion, but would surely cause a gap to open somewhere.
And making that happen is our job. Still, there's no point. They realize it's a diversion. They gotta be flashy enough that they think we're the main force.
Yes, Caleb. Flashy it is then, that's my business.
Yo! When the Caleb family fell apart, there had been almost 100 loyal subordinates who had followed him to Chiba without switching sides to Rose's Primavera. The irony. They would be the main force of the diversionary strike and weaken the guard around the perimeter of the graveyard. While they were doing that, a separate force would launch a strike into the graveyard area, killing Richard. We know Kieth is going to be there, though. Yes, it was already on the level of a military operation. It was more than a criminal underworld struggle. Of course, those in Rose's group were the main characters in this plan. they wanted to launch a small main force of elites against Richard. The diversionary force would have to be flashy indeed.
I'll be here, supporting the battle of the great General Caleb Kireiji.
Damn, we haven't heard that name in forever.
Take care, okay? Don't you go blowing off my head by accident.
Oh, yeah, Alan's gonna have a sniper rifle as well. A true sniping duel between him and Keith. Oh, yep, he has an anti-tank rifle. Dang. Large anti-tank rifle Alan had gotten from the toy shop had a vast range and excellent accuracy. Alan would support Caleb's attack by sniping from this position. Yup, Alan and Keith are gonna have a true sniper's duel for their final battle.
You better stick a chick on your head. That way there'll be no way I'll mistake you for an enemy. Cluck, 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 I'm gonna get you, cock-a-doodle-doo.
What?
What the heck? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh.
What's going on here? Father Caleb, Richard's procession has arrived.
So, he's here. Let's go, men. To the battlefield.
I hope he's not going to use a body double. He might use this might be a body double. You know, he likes those.
Let's remind them who City 23's strongest really was.
Yes, father. It's war, it's war.
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
The hell is that? That all the rage with the kids these days?
No, it is just him. No, I am completely lost too. This is completely bonkers.
Nothing out of place around the perimeter.
Cyrus, we're good.
When Maurice knocked on the window, Cyrus and Richard slowly got out of their car.
Sky's a bit cold.
Of course, the weather isn't clear. Speaks for her heart.
Gabriel and Butler came out of a luxury car, flying the American flag. Oh, Gabriel is here.
Hey, weather's pretty nice, isn't it, Phil? Yes, sir. You look pale, and it's still so early in the morning. Don't worry. Once you drink in some of this fresh air, you'll start to feel better.
As Butler gazed at Gabriel's back, his eyes started to darken eerily.
Let us go. Stella is waiting.
Maurice, make sure you don't let your guard down. I know. I don't want to die either. Where's Keith? Oh, you know him. He's probably just gonna frickin' snipe from somewhere. You know what they say about fools and smoke going upwards.
Keith was watching over this scene from a much higher location. He was at the top of a church bell tower in the center of the cemetery, used for funeral services. I can hear you, Stella. I won't let anyone get in Richard Zahn's way, now that he's inherited your job.
We can go to war whenever you like.
Check one last time with our observers.
Checking now. Kayla's group is in position.
Charles, Nina, is it looking good on your end too? No problems here.
Yep. Final check done. Everything looks fine.
Alan-san,
Sure. Give Caleb the go sign.
okay.
So it's finally gonna start.
All of it. Are you watching this? We're gonna take Primavera back with the strength of the wandering dogs!
Yes, Nina. Thank you, Zell. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Nina.
The Maigu family grave was of high quality, fitting for the family of the man who controlled the Primavera family. Richard gently stroked the names of Stella and Yuji, which were getting engraved into the tombstone.
I'm back, Stella. Yuji. I've come today to swear my unshakable resolve to your cause.
Oh, here we go. The crows rose up all at once. The guards surrounding Richard's group crouched down, putting their hands on the guns in their pockets.
What is it now? Maurice? I'm having them go check now.
So, it has begun. You mean the beginning of the end of the farce? Oh, you put that in a very amusing way, considering how you've been lately.
Cyrus and the guards turned pale and looked panicky, but Richard was calm, and his expression didn't change in the slightest. Then he quietly dropped his gaze back to the tombstone and spoke to it.
I know, my sister. I have to say farewell to my friends from the good old days. Yes, this is something that is necessary for me to be reborn as my new self in the new days to come. A purification ritual.
Here we go. Oh!
Generic Book Society, go!
One after another, trucks filled with Caleb's underlings raced forward, covering the front gates of the graveyard with gunfire. The howling lead shattered the windows of the enemy cars, ruthlessly covering the cars with holes. The war-crusted lead-road woodpeckers forced all the enemies to take cover behind cars, capable of anything but shielding their heads from the fragments of falling glass.
Hey there, fools. Forgotten my face, have you? Guess who's back in town?
No way! Caleb? Oh, the Caleb who was supposed to be dead.
The great Caleb's crawled out of his grave for Halloween this year.
Trick or treat! If you don't give us a hold up, we might have to blow your arms off instead.
Oh!
Now it's time for my battle.
Haha!
Generic books. Go!
Well, this'll be amusing.
Oh my god, if Caleb fights Cyrus. That would be pretty cool. Like, two big gunners, heavy gunners, against each other. It's like when the two heavies fight in Team Fortress 2. Caleb's truck had been specifically outfitted for this day. Several of them were armored with steel sheets to block bullets. Furthermore, objects that were hidden by canvas covers on several trucks began to peek out. It was a German anti-air cannon with 4 20mm barrels. It's already well beyond the level of an underworld skirmish. It's freaking a Call of Duty map now.
The bastards! Where did Caleb find monsters like those? I brought them back from hell, obviously. I've come to get you, Maurice!
Hell yeah!
Okay, let's brighten the mood. Fire! All troops, retreat! Get back!
When Kayla gave the order to fire, Maurice's subordinates all retreated at once. Of course they did. Cars don't provide any cover against autocannon fire.
Gotta be flashy. Go.
Cars in red.
They got auto cannons? What the hell? We gotta get the rocket launchers out. Are they freaking insane?
That's quite a noisy sound they're making.
Well, that's a fitting for a graveyard. Even the dead are coming out. Get it? They say it's Caleb. Can you all believe that?
Oh, I see. So, this is the meaning behind that letter. Comes as a Tomi Alliance. What an unexpected turn of events, Rick.
Ooh, is Gabriel gonna fight Caleb?
Not at all, Gab. Nothing has occurred that we haven't expected. In fact, perhaps we should call this today's main event.
Major, the enemy is too well armed.
Looks like it. This is practically a military training ground now. The austere cemetery atmosphere is totally wasted.
I'm sorry, but shouldn't we retreat?
You mean you won't stay to see the pathetic end of Richard, Demon of Revenge? That'd be as crude as leaving her in applause during an encore.
Someday you'll return to the heavens as well. But not today. It won't be to a bullet fight by some random punk.
Bravo, Phil. You've done a good job convincing me that retreat is the best option.
I'm gonna make arrangements so you can perform an autopsy of Richard's corpse no matter what. Escape for now, Gab.
Okay, I get it, Phil. It looks like they've already forgotten about us after all.
Damn.
Is the attack on such a scale that's really worth panicking? They got 4-barreled anti-aircraft guns, I'd say yes. I wouldn't be surprised if they had mortars with them. Just how Rose thinks. This place, no matter how over the top they go, won't harm the city folk.
Are you telling me to escape from this place? As if I was running away?
Well, I'd like to, but you better give up on that. You can see Caleb's face, but not Leo or Rose's. This is a diversion. Rose's main force surely lied in wait for y'all to escape from the opposite end of the graveyard.
In other words, flopping about won't do us any good. Very well. Let us accept Rose's challenge here.
Those who hadn't been baptized in the fires of war probably feel an unshakable fear from the roars of those guns. However, Richard was as calm as if he'd reached a state of enlightenment. Cyrus, this looked less like calm and more like the shadow of death.
What reason is there to rush? We're surrounded by elites from battalion, defended by the most talented men around.
That's true, of course, but on the battlefield, you never know what a single stray bullet might do. Anyway, we shouldn't just stand around here. In an emergency, you gotta obey my decisions. Come on!
Come to think, yet you were so forceful long ago. That takes me back.
Ooh, here we go. Great. God damn it. I hate it when I click in between the fucking things. It's so dumb. That feels like the stupidest reason to lose one of those rounds. The overwhelming auto cannon certainly had punched a large hole through. However, their ammo wasn't unlimited, and they weren't easy to handle either. On top of that, their complicated origins as copies, stolen equipment, and illegally diverted goods came back to bite them. Full 4 of them had jammed. However, they had already fulfilled their purpose and then some. Caleb's main force had taken complete control of the entrance to the graveyard. They easily passed the barricade of cars and started pushing into the graveyard area.
Even Maurice's battalion's looking pretty pathetic, huh?
Bastards! Defend this position to the death! Your autocannons have already gone quiet.
I've got orders from the Grand Boss. Defend for the purpose of delaying the enemy, waiting for reinforcements while keeping a lookout for separate enemy forces.
A reasonable decision. We can force him to bleed plenty from here. After all, he'll be able to do his best work in a position like this.
Yep.
It's time to fight. Let's go.
Dang. A fight between friggin' Miguel and Maurice.
The cowards! Like they're starting to retreat. We can push them back. Push them back to their graves all at once.
You fool! Get down, Miguel!
Caleb's massive body jumped onto Miguel, and the two of them fell tangled together on the stone pavement behind a grave. However, they suddenly felt the Reaper's sickle cut the air where Miguel's head had been a moment before.
Thanks.
There's a sniper in the bell tower. Don't let your guard down.
I bet Miguel really enjoyed that. Jeez. Now it's time to take control. They're all swarming about like ants. Perfect, you've got me shivering. Can't you hear the sound of the Siberian blizzard? Alan.
Whoa!
You ants can just curl up in fear behind tombstones. I'll make those tombstones mark your own graves.
From the bell tower, you could totally see us.
That sniper has monstrous skill. Don't waste your time on cheap tricks. Just stay hidden. Not too shabby, Keith. You're good. Okay, bastards. The tables have turned. Begin delaying tactics. By time until reinforcements arrive and we can concentrate our forces.
No, I've arrived! No, Tequila, the totally the best character. The tables have turned, you say? Like, totally. Look, they're all like curled up, scared.
Oh my god. Are we really gonna get Shaquilla versus Miguel? I can't believe it.
Let's crush him, yeah, like, totally. No. Those fools are planning to rush right in. We're angels for you to tread.
Perfect. They can scout out their power. Let's see if Caleb's going to push any more forward than this.
This is bad, Caleb. Some weakly brain guards are trying to circle around us.
Correct. I'd like to retreat, but that sniper's got us pinned down.
I'm gonna take Father Caleb's head. Like, totally. Like, that's totally gonna happen.
Really? This is who we're fighting? Fucking Tequila.
How insulting. Hey, I'm a good character. Keep telling yourself that, honey.
Please. Don't insult me.
Damn those punks. Getting cocky like that? Hey, you're laying too far out.
Okay. One more applicant for the tour to hell. Who's next? Who wants to go? He sighs with the eyes of a reaper. With his sniper scope, he could see when Caleb's subordinates let their guards down the slightest. And he could shoot them down with perfect accuracy. Tequila's fatally reckless punks were third-rate shots, with nothing but enthusiasm on their side. However, Caleb's group was completely pinned down by Keith's sniping, and couldn't respond as well as they should have been able to.
Father, at this rate we're finished. If we try to retreat any further, that sniper will eat us alive. Caleb, what are we gonna do?
Come on. There's one thing we can do.
What's that?
You, put your hand on my head.
Huh?
Quickly, man! Put your hand on my head and flutter it about like a chick.
Oh my god, it's the signal.
Like a...
That's right. On top of my head.
Flutter, flutter. Oh, oh, oh!
This is Courageous Battalion. Requesting backup. The code is cluck, cluck, cluck. I'm gonna get you cock-a-doodle-doo!
Caleb's son gave the ridiculous sign requesting urgent reinforcements.
Roger that, cock-a-doodle-doo. Time to begin our punishment.
Here we go. Alan is going to be here against Keith, and the Wandering Dogs are here against freaking Okanogi. Alan was lying alongside his huge anti-tank sniper rifle. He was like a massive ferocious crocodile lying in wait for his prey.
They're staying in and won't come out. Are they scared? Like, totally.
A keen bullet pierced Tequila's bundle of long hair, crushing a gravestone that was right behind him.
Yeah. Oh, my luscious locks.
One after another, the arm-increasing rounds of Alan's anti-tank rifle pushed the gravestones that Tequila's underlings were hiding behind. That destructive force, which would be unthinkable for a handgun bullet, made even those vigorous punks turn pale.
I don't want to hit them. This isn't a gun for shooting people. That would get really gory.
Yeah, I do wonder who Alfred is going to fight.
The warning time is over now. Next time, I'll hit you, turn you to goo, breaking right through. Don't be scared. Like, you'll be fine as long as they don't hit you. Like, totally.
Shh. Only death can cure stupidity. Where's the enemy sniper shooting from?
So, you're back, Alan. Where are you? Where are you shooting from? No matter where you are, you can't escape me. Huh. Keith's sniper scope didn't miss the faint reflected light beating the roof of a distant building. He noticed a tiny reflection from Alan's sniper scope. I found you, Alan!
Hey, you seem to be doing well, Keith. What happened to you? You've aged a lot.
I see you're as flippant as ever. I'm glad we got to meet again. Dang. Even though they were looking at each other through sniper scopes, they were able to have a conversation. They both aimed directly at each other's foreheads. Holland, son!
It's okay, it's just a graze. Everyone, move out! Observation HQ has been spotted by an enemy sniper. Abandon this position immediately. We're heading for the front lines too. Alright, it's finally our time to shine.
Guess you're a boy too, huh? Observation HQ, withdraw. All observation teams will attack at their own discretion. Yep, now it's time for them to fight Okanogi. Cell gives a decided upon sign to all the wild dog and observation teams and retreated from the roof.
Okay, let's go! They're totally busy with Caleb's team.
Now's the time to shake them up.
It's your turn now. If you want a bunch of mooncakes, you better do a good job, monkey girl. Ow! Hey, I'm your commander. I'm supposed to give you orders. Ow!
Exactly, apparition. That's a power, secret power only bisexual people have. Now let's see.
That's right. Strengthen the barricade. Make this place a fortress until backup arrives.
Cyrus, with Richard in tow, decided to fortify the church with help of several guards. Oh, the final showdown in a church. This is, oh, Gabriel's gonna be here for sure. Cyrus had already realized that Caleb's frontal attack was only a diversion. If they're pushed out and tried to escape the graveyard, they'd surely be targeted by waiting enemies and trapped like rats.
I see. So you plan to hole up in here until support arrives. I'm sorry this doesn't look pretty, but it's our best option.
Guards were piling up benches through the church in front of the door. It certainly didn't look as dignified as a monarch boldly facing the enemy's challenge. However, even so, Cyrus was prepared to make the best arrangements to protect his close friend from harm no matter what happened.
Though against someone like Leo, it feels like setting up such a barricade will only leave us trapped like rats. I told you, why do we have to go against Leo? Come on, man. We gotta hold out until reinforcements arrive. Should be here any moment.
The offensive force of Caleb's team was terrifying. He sniping and forced them into a deadlock. It should have been possible for Richard's group to use that gap to gather their forces and annihilate the enemy. However, Cyrus had refused to gather their forces, thinking that this was just the enemy wanted. He had given orders to prioritize buying time for reinforcements to arrive over repelling the enemy, calmly strengthening their guard for the time being. On the other side, Caleb knew what Cyrus was thinking. Time was on Cyrus's side. If reinforcements arrived, Caleb's group would be the ones trapped like rats next.
If we can't do something about that monster sniper.
Yeah, we can advance or retreat.
Alan, it's time for you.
What do we do at times like this?
Lie down and wait.
The sound from the fierce gun battle could be heard as far away as the rear entrance to the graveyard. The men defending that area looked at each other uneasily while keeping up their guard.
Is it really okay for us to stay here? Sounds like they're having trouble over there. The boss gave strict orders not to move from this spot. He said there's gotta be a diversion over there. What if they wanted it to seem that way and it's actually the main force?
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's up to the boss to decide stuff like that. Let's just call ourselves lucky and relax, yes.
I assume the backup is probably Alfred.
Hey, they're here. It's backup. Who is it? It's Terry's men. We got a bunch of veterans too. Looks like even Ghost Caleb's heading back to the grave. Hey there, good work. We've come to provide backup. Oh, it's some random generic mooks. Good work, sir. Grand Boss and the others are in the church.
Papa! So, would you mind putting your hands up? Wave them in the air like you just don't care?
Madam Merrill! Terry-san, what's going on here? Don't take it personally. Terry-san was tied to back Madam Rose. What? Are you insane, Terry-san? You intend to betray the consigliere? We in Primavera swore loyalty to Madam Rose, didn't we? The consigliere was never more than an advisor. He's not our boss.
I hope you don't think everyone agree with your methods. Terry, I'll be counting on you for the rest. Time for the cavalry.
Yes, madam. Leave it to me. We've been betrayed by Machine Gun Terry! A super mook.
So you're here. What took you so long, Walter?
Please pardon my lateness, madam. Please arrest us. We'll provide our unchanging devotion to Madam Rose. Even Walter-san's group betrayed us. We are so fucked. What's going on?
Not all the bullets in my machine gun are made of lead.
Meryl laughed impishly and flicked the nose of the dumbfounded man. Meryl hadn't spent all this time displaying machine guns over and over. Even she had been slyly planning to bring Primavera to its knees with machine guns that shot money. In the earlier purge, all of the execs had shown outward support for Richard. However, forceful, hasty purges could never grab the hearts of men. She was able to win over plenty of them with subtle maneuvering and plenty of profit. James had planned to suddenly topple a major exec like Maurice and failed. However, Meryl had cautiously dug around the edges. As a result, the squad of reinforcements all belonged to Meryl, not Richard. They double-crossed us! Machine Gun Terry and Walter double-crossed us! Contact the Grand Boss!
Okay, let's go and take back Primavera!
Move! Show no mercy to any who resist!
Oh, hell yeah! Yes! My fighting screams! I get to fight too! Finally, even though I have a machine gun. I use 2 pistols and nice bright. Time to fight. Time to kill a lot of people. Oh yeah, boy. KO, motherfucker! Don't take the machine gun Meryl shot someone lately, got it? Okay, let's corner Richard all at once. He's trapped like a rat now.
What? Terry and Walter double-crossed us? A shame that they weren't able to share our true ideals. Shut up with your ideals, Richard. We're gonna die.
Crap, we're gonna get caught in a pincer strike. At this rate, we'll have nowhere to run. Grand Boss, pardon me. There are enemies at the North Gate, too.
Hell yeah, motherfucker! You thought I was gonna wait in the back? You thought wrong! It's go time! Look at all the fighting screens I have! KO, motherfucker!
Jean-san, be careful not to lean out too far.
Thanks! But I can take care of myself.
We won't accept the consigliere. Primavera still belongs to Madame Rose.
For the next day or two, then it belongs to me.
Yeah, of course.
It does feel too easy, I agree, friend Gaston.
You scum! Apologize to Madame Rose and throw down your weapons. Frank-san, have you betrayed us? I never give a shit about Madame Rose or the consigliere. But I can never forget the debt I owe to old Amakawa. Now's the time to repay that debt.
Thanks, Frank-san. I'm sure those feelings of yours will prove useful to this city. You people! Are you really prepared to lose your lives in such a pointless fight? Stop acting like fools and throw down your guns!
Ooh, you got no more allies coming for you. The only one coming will be our allies, people on Madame Rose's side.
We still have, Alfred to show his face.
We surrender!
Several of the bosses had regional ties to Old Edogawa. Many of them were greatly indebted to Old Amakawa. When Jean revealed her identity and offered to help, quite a large group of them had switched sides. This was also part of the power that the great ruler called Old Amakawa had left Jean.
It's my turn again.
Oh god, God damn it. My thing clicked off the screen.
My turn again.
I clicked every single one.
Come on. Let's finish this fight.
I could hear gunfire from the distance too. So they finally came.
Yep. Looks like the enemy's finally starting to remember their traps. They're just about to flee. Man, the time to attack is near.
Yeah!
Kieth, who was watching over everything from a high place, could also tell the tables had completely turned. By now, it wasn't just the main gate and the back gate. The enemy was approaching from all sides. That's who Gabriel did get away. Yeah, Gabriel is going to be the true final boss. And their allies were falling into chaos. Maurice frantically dashed around, apparently trying to gather their forces around the church, but his efforts were fruitless in this chaos. By now, the organized resistance was falling apart, swinging a melee in all directions. Both sides were members of Primavera and Japanese. Both sides had been squaring off against each other, they'd be able to tell who was a friend and who was an enemy. But once things got chaotic, no one could tell anymore. People tended to hesitate before shooting. The amount of gunfire decreased, and the fight below Kieth began to turn into a primitive scuffle. Crap. At this rate, I can't tell who the enemy is. Once that happened, the effectiveness of Kieth's sniping dropped considerably. It's all I could do just to identify someone as being definitely an enemy. At this stage, it'd be impossible to engage in a tactical sniping battle, keeping enemies pinned down. Of course, his former partner Alan had realized this as well.
Now's our chance. Let's rush in on that bell tower and crush the sniper.
Here we go. Alan's anti-tank rifle had been destroyed by Kieth's earlier sniping attack. Oh, damn. So the only way to stop Kieth is to reach that bell tower, dash the spiral staircase, and reach the top. But even so, the sniper's still in perfect health. We won't be able to avoid casualties.
Oh, come on. We got the most effective anti-sniper technique invented by the Soviet Army.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
What did the Soviets do? Just copy what I do, okay? Serpentine? All troops charge! Ah!
Guess that's the only option.
Huh?
Hey there, boss. I see you.
Yes! Time to finish off Okanogi. Oh, yes. Yes.
Long time no see, Alan. Fortunately, we got plenty of graves to spare here.
Dancing with guys isn't really a hobby of mine. Except if it's Keith.
A pair of them dashed forward and started fighting. He saw the scene through a sniping scope.
I found you, Alan.
As the two of them fought, their bodies switched positions multiple times. However, Keith quietly waited for a chance to snipe without getting impatient.
Come on, Okanogi, you bastard! I'll teach you a thing or two. This is for the wild dogs!
Yes, yes,
Ugh.
It's 10 years too early for you to defeat me, boy.
Uh-oh. Maurice's hands fixed around Alan's neck. He pushed down an Adam's apple with his thumbs. Their ferocious dance-like movement stopped and they settled into a deadlock. Keith's sight slowly fixated on Alan's head. Oh, God. One. Yes! God damn, that fucking... Yes! Here I am!
You think you can defeat the wandering dogs? We'll show you to look down on us. This is for Oliver! 2, 3!
What?
Yes! 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 What the heck? Who got in the way? Alan-san, leave this to us! Yes! Get out to that sniper as fast as you can!
Thanks, miss. Don't overdo it, okay?
This is our battle.
Damn it, Alan.
His gaze caught through Alan's to the sniper scope. There could be no doubt Alan's target was him. His plan to press straight through the chaos and secure victory. However, a running target wasn't enough to make Keith's sights waver.
This time, it really is over. Helen!
That moment, Alan's body was knocked to the side. Oh, there's Alfred. Oh my God. The massive figure of Alfred has jumped from behind cover and fiercely body slammed Alan. Oh, we're gonna do Alan versus Alfred.
Oh, I'm sorry. Time to stop the bad guy.
Why does every single one of you have to get in the way? It's a fucking gauntlet.
Even amidst the chaos, Alfred remained as cold-blooded as a lizard, hiding near the church all this time.
I won't let anyone get near my friend Richie.
Crap, you're pretty good.
The reflection of Keith's sniper scope glinted from over Alan's shoulder. Its large body was completely blocking Keith's line of fire. But they were stuck in a total deadlock. What's out of sync, Luca? Alan could feel a cold sweat coming over him.
Well, this is bad.
No, it's just that Alfred is a doofus.
Nice, Alan. Time for a dance of death with Alfred. He looks at your face, peeks over his shoulder. I'll end it for you.
What?
God, look, it's me, the best character, Tequila. I've arrived, like, totally. Now's when I save Alfred from trouble and make a name for myself. Like, totally.
Well, you're in the way! Oh my god. As Tequila dashed forward, clumsily swinging his knife, about the deadlock suddenly broke. However, the enemy apparently wasn't the only one getting reinforcements. Oh my god, yes! Wade is gonna, Miguel is gonna fight him.
Here I am to save the day.
Oh, you.
Oh, Caleb is probably gonna take care of Alfred.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Miguel.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages. I've got this. You get that sniper, Alan.
I owe you one. Oh my god, this is straight up some One Piece and Final Fantasy Advent Children bullshit. Oh my god, this is amazing. Also, Tales of Symphonia had a moment like this too. I love moments like this.
I owe you one.
There's only a short dash left to the bell tower. However, it was more than long enough for Keith to attack one last time.
Keith!
No, it's really over. Alan! Surprise, bitch. Ah! Hell yeah, Shalon. You're not that tough. No, I'm the strongest. I'm better than those stupid wandering dogs and that stupid Leo. Get over yourself. I'll show you. I'll show everyone. Keith was stunned to see a girl fly in through the window at the top of the bell tower. His long sniper rifle was knocked down and she grabbed onto him. Shalon had been clinging to the outer wall this whole time, like friggin' Spider-Man, hiding so that she could distract Keith at the perfect moment. That short distraction gave Alan the best chance he could possibly get. After body slamming the door into the bell tower and knocking it away, Alan dashed up the spiral staircase, screaming Keith's name. Keith! Oh god! How evil of me would it be? Fuck it, we're continuing. It's only been 2 hours. I am wide awake. I gotta see what happens. I gotta get at least closure on this graveyard fight.
So, we're surrounded on all sides. Yeah. First, let's strengthen our guard and wait for the momentum to change again. Major Gabriel's group has escaped to be the ultimate true final boss. I'm sure he'll gather the MP squad and come to save us because he's our greatest ally. They'll only stand at the side of whoever's strongest. There's no reason for them to save us when we can't take care of our own problems. So, will my ideals end without being understood? Why is it that everyone understands we are a lost nation in this era, on the brink of destruction, but no one can understand my ideals? The only way to protect our countrymen is to resolutely fight against foreigners. Why can't they understand that the only possible way to converse with foreigners who understand neither duty nor common sense is through military force?
There isn't gonna be too much left in this section. Thank you, Apparition. Okay.
Does this mean that the opportunism of Rose's moderate party has captured the hearts of the Japanese people who want peace at any price? How foolish! Why can they not share their ideals of building a future for our countrymen?
Ideals aren't the issue. Oh, who's saying that, Rose? Ideals aren't the issue. Who's that? The voice came out of nowhere and rang throughout the church. This voice, which seemed to be coming from heaven, made the guards clutch their weapons and look all around. However, Richard didn't care who this person was hiding. Is it Leo, Rose, or Gabriel? just being able to talk to them was enough.
What do you mean by saying ideals aren't the issue? Everything that's gone wrong is due to them choosing roses.
Okay, so it's not Rose.
Peace is any price ideal over my iron will.
It's Leo. Okay. Oh my god, we're gonna get Leo versus Cyrus.
That's wrong, Richard. There's an issue that comes before the question of whether your ideals are right or not. No, perhaps in the crazy future that's coming, your ideals might be correct after all. However, there's an issue that comes even before that, Richard. I despise roundabout answers. Could you be more straightforward? It's simple. You're the consigliere, not the madam. I see. Now that truly is an answer that's simple and easy to understand.
None of us individuals living in the now know what is right for the future of our countrymen. That's why it's certainly possible that I'm in the wrong and you're in the right, Richard.
Well, I have no intention of disagreeing with you on that point. Nurse, how long have you guys been? I see, so we're rats who jumped into a bag of our own accord, are we? Leo, Rose! Let's put a stop to this. The war's already over. Who knows? Can't say for sure yet.
People are guided by ideals. That part's not wrong. However, ideals are a destination, not a compass. You need a person to guide you to them.
And you're saying the madam is the person? I see. So you're saying that social upheaval is completely pointless.
Richard understood as well. He knew of the 3 qualities required for leaders in the criminal underworld. Force. This was not simply a question of whether one was violent or not. It meant the courage to stand at the front without fear of being wounded. It meant the charisma generated when people saw you do that. Richard had worked behind the scenes as consigliere, but he had never stood at the front and fought himself. Of course, he had probably contributed quite a lot. However, the important thing is whether the other execs acknowledged it or not. The charisma of force can't be calculated simply by how much one contributes. Some things could only be gained by stirring up the passion that heats the blood of men. Rose had resolved herself and stood at the front in many fights up until now. She had the charisma of felling Father Caleb by her own hand.
I see. I never had such a thing.
Alright, come on! Too easy!
The one criminal underworld qualification Richard did have was probably wealth. However, even that doesn't refer simply to controlling a large amount of wealth. Money, I guess. Money only has meaning when it moves. Wealth that's piled up at the bottom of a safe and doesn't move like Richard's has no meaning. Rose was different. Meryl was different too. Money is blood. If it lays stagnant, it dies. It means nothing. That's why they circulated money all the time, moving it. They rewarded people for their hard work, paying graciously to those who aided them. She never repaid assistance to Primavera with threats. She always paid up, even out of her own pockets, continually displaying her wealth by giving people profit.
It's as you say. No matter how much money you have, there's no point in taking it with you into the coffin.
All right, Bubby, time to go!
Yeah, let's go.
And influence. Certainly Richard had used a conspiracy that might have been called social upheaval to combine Rose and steal control of Primavera. However, influence isn't something that can be stolen. It can only be transferred when that transfer is approved of by the previous holder of that influence and those around them. Before being called Madam, Rose had been baptized several times by negotiating between the factions of Amanda and the others. Even when establishing the Primavera family, she had shown that she was a leader to people both within and outside her group, and was acknowledged by them. The GDS, Satomi Alliance, and forces from other cities had gone through diplomatic relations and acknowledged her as the head of her organization. It was the same for Jean. People felt the same authority from her as they felt from Old Amakawa. Because she had announced that she inherited Old Amakawa's will, and they had accepted it. Then she took the name of Madame Jean, and they accepted her as well. That was why Jean had the backing of both Old Amakawa's authority and Primavera's power. She was no longer a bakery girl. She was a wielder of more than enough influence to affect the criminal underworld.
And I merely locked you up on my own, announcing myself that I had stolen away your influence. The process I took towards being accepted is completely different from yours. I see. It's not merely your allies that are laying siege to me now. It's the power of the qualities I could not hold. The qualities you gained for yourself.
Richard Kuhn, if you had gained those three powers through the proper methods, I believe your ideals would have been able to act as a new signpost, guiding the future of our countrymen.
You mean to say my understanding was flawed?
Yes. People can only be moved by people. No one can tell whether ideals are correct or not. That's why the people chose to acknowledge a leader chosen by the right methods and obeyed their ideals.
So even my eye on ideals, even a fastidious and noble future where we destroy all foreigners, might have been understood. Yeah, if you had made your case, gaining the understanding and acknowledgement of the people.
No matter how just an ideal may be, it must not be created by a dictator. In our post-war democratic Japan, while there is the danger of us giving rise to evil ideals, we've chosen to have a country where the leader proclaiming those ideals must undergo the democratic process, gain the approval of all people. In the end, we might end up proclaiming ideals that aren't righteous. However, it won't be like pre-war Japan. The military and the government made decisions, so the ordinary citizen felt like it was someone else's problem. By going through the process where all ordinary citizens choose a leader democratically, we'll bear all of the responsibility, including the results of the ideals we proclaim. That is the resolve and responsibility needed by future leaders of Japan and the ordinary citizens who elect them.
I thought you were the one who didn't understand this era of a lost nation. But it seems that I was the one whose clock had stopped, with a pre-war mentality.
Richard had spoken with Rose about this matter before. He had said that this era of a lost nation was like being in the middle of a fire. Democracy causes delays. For the time being, he needed to act as a dictator and save the people from this crisis. He had sometimes spoken of Primavera as a dictatorial organization of mutual assistance, assisting for the sake of saving their countrymen from crises.
It would seem that I interpreted those words too literally. Surely the lack of flexibility typical of men is proof that I was not qualified for my position.
Consigliere Richard Mayoki, I order you as Primavera's representative, Madame Rose.
I won't surrender.
What a shame.
Even if you attack me by calling me a dictator, I have ideals that must be brought to fruition with an unyielding will.
Time to start the boss battle.
I am convinced that one is permitted to ignore whether or not the means are just, as long as justice is done in the end.
No matter how just the ends are, they must not be accepted if they're brought about through a misguided means.
Those who honor the means more than the ends have lost sight of what is truly important.
Please understand, Richard-kun.
I cannot. It seems that after all, you are a foolish leader without an iron will. One lacking all talent, except the ability to make people agree with you.
Richard, in that case, I must defeat you.
Please stop, Rose. I don't want to shoot you.
And I don't want to shoot you.
Stella, do you also mean to say that I was the one who was mistaken?
Does he finally get it?
I don't know about Stella, but I do know about me, Richard. I'll stick with you. You're our leader.
Cyrus's right arm was slowly raised. There could be no doubt that he was about to give the order to shoot. Leo and Rose slowly drew their guns too. To think a day like this would come.
It's such a shame, Rose.
Is there really no stopping you, Cyrus?
You really were a pestilence after all. The time I first saw y'all in the club, some part of me felt this day would come.
Are you in the right or am I? Let us leave that decision in the hands of the heavens. God, lend your protection to the one truly suited to this era.
Richard-kun!
Shoot!
Let's go.
Right behind you.
Come on! I'll take y'all! Y'all think you can take me, Leo? Come on, you god of death! I'll show you what for!
Fine.
I'm gonna fight too. Richard, please.
I have made my decision, Rose. There is no going back.
Dang, Kieth as well. Oh god. Oh, now we're back here. Shallan's agility was of no help at all in that cramped bell tower. He grabbed onto her and slowly pushed her towards the window. You tiny brat. Fall! Goodbye, bet Shallan's body was pushed out the window. Even Shallan couldn't survive a drop from the top of the bell tower. If you think you're gonna Bran Stark me, you have another thing coming, bastard. And I'll see the day with you. Ha! Huh! 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 You fool. Fall! She wriggled and fought back after making a dramatic recovery. Keith turned it against her and sent her flying towards the window. She managed to just barely catch the edge, but her body was now hanging outside the bell tower. Damn, you're a pain. Die! Alan overheard a war cry versus footsteps coming up the spiral staircase.
Keith!
Helen! Here we go.
Come on, Keith. Snap out of it!
No. You snap out of it! I never go back to your side. You killed Stella.
No. You'll kill me, Shui!
And there's no resolution between us.
Exactly. We end it right here, right now.
Right!
Why, it's now my turn to fight Alfred.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Miguel.
God, I'm so glad. Here's someone able to hold their own against my knife, and I'm not even going easy on them.
Oh, bad boy. Your knife is just as the rumors say. Time to get serious. Finally, someone who doesn't bring a gun to a knife fight.
My sentiments exactly.
Oh,
Who is the most ferocious knife wielder in City 23? It asked that in 1947 you only hear one of two names. Either Crazy Alfred or Miguel. They're just two had faced off against each other in the past as well. It's the first time they crossed blades. Oh my god, this is amazing! Between all the fights!
I've been waiting to see it for myself for so long.
Me too. When City 23 is the sharpest knife. Huh? Hey, you better not forget me, like totally. Clearly the best fighter and most important character.
He doesn't, oh my god, he doesn't even have his own fighting sprite. God damn it, Tequila.
Right now, if you asked who the best knife user in City 23 was, it'd be me, Tequila Sama. Like, totally for sure. The greatest fighter of all of Rosegun's days. Huh?
What?
What? Like, totally. Why'd you just stop? Like, totally.
When did you sidestep me and my rival? Stop calling yourself the #1 with a knife.
Who even are you? The best knife user in City 23. I've never even heard of you.
It doesn't matter.
You've got a point there. Let's just keep fighting. Huh? 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 Like, totally.
Oh my god, we're controlling Alfred. Seriously. Oh my god, they're both ganging up on Tequila. He's gonna be skewered. Oh my god. God damn it. Poor Tequila, he doesn't even get his own fighting sprite.
Time for a roundhouse kick.
God damn it, again. Oh, excuse me, Neko's beam, but like. Here we go. Finally, God.
KO! Motherfucker.
KO, motherfucker! I mean, to take on two #1s at once, it's just not fair. Like, to...
Is he finally dead? Oh my god, yes, back here! Look at you!
Ah,
Yes, yes, yes!
ah, you're one hell of a fighter, little girl.
Mauricio, there's something I just have to ask you.
Huh?
1 year ago. Oh my god, that's it! Oh my god, all my hopes and dreams for this battle are coming true. On the day of the top-level meeting between the GDS and the consigliere, you suddenly ordered all of you, the wild dogs, to guard the consigliere's possession. Until then, it had become custom for a battalion to serve as the consigliere's guards. Why did you suddenly order the wild dogs to do it? Why, when you usually look down on them and call them brats? Oh my god! This is amazing! Oh my god, we gotta have Zell take down Okinobu. He's for Oliver! I swear, I will avenge him. You bastard! I can't believe Okinogi doesn't get his own fighting sprites.
Why'd you have to be such a clever little sneak? Girl, I see that's why you're unofficially chosen to be Madame Rose's guard.
That attack was too showy to be called an assassination. And the consigliere was a body double. That can lead us to only one conclusion. That attack was a plot to make it look like an assault by a third party. And the wild dogs were chosen as human sacrifices.
What did you say?
It definitely ends up if you put it that way. I always thought it was strange. Even the Oliver was so excited to be selected for such a big job. Maurice-san, please answer me! You knew that the body double possession would be attacked, right? You knew, and you made all the wild dogs go! You made Oliver go! Seriously, Brancasto. Tell me, Maurice! Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're switching back to Kieth and Alan. All these huge showdowns. Oh my god. This is incredible. This is the peak of Rose Gun Seas right here. It's all your fault, Alan. Because of you. Stella!
Don't forget what you did to Yuki-chan! Shut up and let me punch you 100 times!
Here we go.
I've had it up to here.
So have I. As each grappled with the other, they traded elbow strikes and headbutts. Oh god, Hollow Mirage, don't even remind me. This story has some pretty awkward moments, but when it delivers, it delivers. Like, I'm gonna have a big thing to say at the end of the story, and it's gonna include all of this. There's a lot of good and a lot of in Rose Gun Days. But I definitely think overall, it's been a positive experience, I will say. As each grappled with the other, they traded elbow strikes and headbutts. Then they moved towards the window, entangled, as both tried to push the other out. Die, Helen!
You die! Apologize to Yuki-chan in the next world!
When it's about the characters and their relationships and their struggles and like, you know, Rose Gun Chase is pure Ryukishi awesomeness. However, when they get bogged down in minutia, like the details of the business, or you know, like ridiculous tangents, like the women's intuition thing that you mentioned, that just kept popping up. That's when Rose Gun Chase loses me. But when it allows Ryukishi to do what Ryukishi does best, in that he's setting up conflict and delivering on the promise of that conflict in the coolest possible way. Then it's great. And I do consider it overall good. It has some really weird moments that, like, honestly, like, you could probably do an abridged, not like the humorous type of abridged, but like a real type of abridged of Rose Guns Days, and cut out a lot of pointless narration. And it would probably be a better story for it. Like, to focus on the characters rather than like a lot of the philosophical stuff and the business side of things, but to focus on the characters, which are all really good. Like, I can't think of a character that's really bad. Like, maybe Miguel, like, but not really, because he can be a goofball, you know, even though he's done some really horrible things. And like, again, I think overall I've had a positive experience with Rose Guns Days, and it's not even over. Anyway, back to the story.
You die! Approach Yuki-chan in the next world!
It's my line! Die to apologize to Stella and Yuji-kun! Then I'll forgive you!
Ah!
Xiaolon had managed to regain her balance somehow and was clinging to the outer wall. However, she had no way of stopping their fight to the death. At this rate, they would have remained entwined, and both would fall down from the bell tower. Ooh, God. Oh, back to Leo versus Cyrus.
Time to pull out all the stops. Let's go, Cyrus. Let's go, Rose.
Hell yeah, Leo! I'm right beside you! God, I love it when couples fight alongside each other. That is the most amazing thing to me.
Come on, Leo! Yo! Just shoot him!
Sorry, but I've been practicing.
Richard, wait for a chance to escape and do it!
See, the Cell arc is a perfect microcosm of what was good and bad about Rose Guns Days.
Y'all expect me to abandon you and run away?
Oh, you expect me to abandon you and run away?
There's plenty of meatheads like me, but there's no replacement for your brains!
Oh, I see what's gonna happen. Is Richard gonna escape and go with... I think I know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be a final boss battle with Cyrus. But Richard is gonna escape and go to Gabriel. And that is when probably Gabriel will reveal all his evil machinations to him, and setting the stage for the final showdown.
There's no replacement for your brains! You need to escape from here somehow and survive!
I cannot. I can only have revenge for Stella and Yuji by sticking to my ideals.
Like, or he might stay, but if he does escape, I can totally see that happening. He would go to Gabriel. Yep, essentially I agree with everything that Apparition just said in the chat right there.
And survive for that reason, and run!
If you want to avenge Stella and Yuji-kun, there are other ways! Please stop fighting!
Don't listen to her! Run, Richard!
Cyrus.
Listen up, you! Maybe no one else accepted you, but I did! That's why you're Primavera's leader to me, Richard! That's why I'll take you on, Leo!
Damn.
You'll see what I can do. Richard, y'all gotta escape.
Cyrus, come on.
No, Leo. No. I fight for my ideals just like you fight for yours.
Cyrus, how are your last wishes?
Thanks. Now give me your all!
Oh yeah, back to me. Generic Moot Society is going down. Sure, I'll get some new fighting screens? Hell yeah. Stop you. Get a fight with my giant machine gun to you, motherfucker. We already have the advantage. Just throw your guns down already.
But you choose Madame Rosa to come save the area. Take up your minds.
Honey Moore will totally just bust in there. Looks like we got plenty of graves and coffins around here anyway. Perfect place to die. Very convenient. Hell yeah! Let's go!
Yeah, Luca, that's pretty much exactly what I'm expecting.
Come on. Let's go.
I'll show you what for! As the next Madam of Primavera! KO, motherfucker!
Come on. We gotta make it to the Leo. Jane-san, you're moving too far forward.
If you think that, why don't you just go in front of me? Women are supposed to be gutsy and spirited. Man is supposed to fall in love with that. Listen up, you guys! Madam Jean, I'm giving you a chance to get out of here alive! Be grateful and throw down your guns! Otherwise, I can't take responsibility for what happens next!
What a tomboy of a madam we have. That's old Amakawa's granddaughter for you. She's got old Amakawa's fiery temper. Madam Jean, we'll follow you wherever you go!
You got that right! Okay, let's move! Yesterday's Primavera ends today!
Follow Jean-san and go, people!
Ha! Come on, let's go, Wayne! You're getting left behind! God, I clicked it! Hell yeah! Look at all my freaking fighting screens. Damn, she has a lot of fighting screens. KO, motherfucker! Damn, I got a lot of KOs. Who's Caleb?
Whoa, that's one hell of a Joan of Arc you've got there. Okay, men. Surround the church. That's what Richard is. Let loose a war cry. Charge!
Oh! Generic Book Society, go!
God damn it. Shows what happens when I do wonder if Jean is gonna be Wayne's girlfriend. If Jean is gonna marry Wayne, I think that would actually work pretty well, actually.
Come on. Let's break through.
Damn, this has to be, that one of Caleb's has to be one of the coolest fighting scenes. Like,
KO, motherfucker. Come on, Leo. Show me what you got. What's the matter, God of Death? Got the Reaper caught?
I ain't the Reaper, but doing the best I can. Looks like you're better than you think.
come on, Leo. Let's move forward. I mean, it wasn't really like, it was like all the weird stuff about like women's intuition. That was the weirdest part to me that kept being brought up. It's like, God. It was like, it feels like I was reading a completely different story in those parts. The thing is, I don't think that I'm fine with the factions. It's mostly the business aspect. And, like, just generally how slow those parts of the story were. Basically, you know, trying to get things, you know, distributed, and like, I think Ryukishi over-explained a lot of stuff that didn't need to be explained. Is what I mean. I like the setting. I think it's interesting. But I do think some things were spent a bit too much more time on than needed to be.
Now go, Richard. Forgive me, my friend.
Richard Kuhn's running away!
Let's chase him. It'll be a pain if he escapes outside.
I wonder, is Richard gonna escape or not? If he does escape, he's totally gonna hide with Gabriel. And that's gonna be a big thing. Like, again, I like the faction stuff. The thing is, the soy sauce war, I like the idea behind it, but I feel, again, they spent too much time explaining the minutia about what was going on. Like, we didn't need to know in that much detail, like, about distribution and everything. Because all in all, what we needed to know was basically that, the reason about the soy sauce, and like what the GDS was doing to thwart them. Like, there was way too much detail that just bogged the story down. That's really slowed the story down in that aspect. The area outside was under siege by a huge force of allies. It was still a massive melee. It's still possible for him to escape, sneaking through the forest of tombstones. However, even if he did manage to escape, Richard was done for. He now had no henchmen, money, or influence. But even so, Rose didn't want to let Richard go. Oh my god. He was Primavera's oldest ally, who had lived through joys and suffering with them. She didn't want it to end like this. Richard Kuhn, wait!
Don't stop, Richard. Keep running.
Cyrus, forgive me. Wait, Richard!
Okay, let's get ready for a one-on-one fight. Leo!
Stop, Cyrus Kuhn! I don't want to fight anymore!
Wait, Rose. He wants to fight me.
Here we go. Oh my god. Ultimate boss of Leo versus Cyrus. Yep. So Richard is probably going to escape. Cyrus is going to be the big boss of this area. Leo dropped his gun to the ground with a clunk. Cyrus dropped his gun too.
Nice, Mr. Flashy. But if y'all are so conceited you think you can beat me, it'll cost you your life.
Haven't I always told you? Attractive men always win.
Yeah, definitely Burn Castle. Yep. They're gonna take off their shirts like Yakuza. Yep. That's what I feel. Exactly, Burn Castle.
Time to go!
Damn, he looks like a straight up demon in that. Yep. Yakuza boss fight for sure. Like you can see like that really gritty font, like with the, and with a dynamic entry of Cyrus going Grand Boss of the Primavera family, Cyrus Saimura, and like with them a cutscene of them like going past each other with their shirts off, punching and fighting, and Caleb and like Cyrus's huge muscles, like breaking one of the pews in half and using it as like a weapon. That's the fight I saw in my mind with that.
I cannot die. I cannot die in a place like this.
For the stakes of Stella and Yuji.
For the stakes of Stella and Yuji. For the future.
Hey, I found him! It's the Consigliere! He's planning to escape in the chaos of the battle.
Huh, no, I'm not. I'm, Ditchard.
Oh, okay. Don't let him get away!
Go! I cannot die. I cannot die yet. Stella, Yuji, I will avenge you.
Oh damn. Is he gonna die from generic moves? Wow. Here we go! Yeah!
I thought you might be pretty good after all, but you can't match my experience.
Zell! Hang in there!
Yeah, there's no time to be dealing with small fry.
I want to save Zell. Several Maurice's underlings that dashed forward to help him prevent him. First, little like Zell was fighting on even footing. Their build and endurance were no match for Maurice's. God damn it. Maurice was a soldier who survived many fierce battles, but Zell was an assassin. She normally wasn't the sort of fighting she specialized in. Who do you think I am, Neon? Jeez. Come on, you bastard. Zell tried to go for a throw, but ended up getting crushed. Maurice pushing her down. Maurice quickly pulled a handgun out of his pocket.
Just give up!
Maurice tried to push the gun barrel up against her face while Zell tried to resist him. Their arms interlocked, did a hopeless test of strength. Zell was at too much of a disadvantage, both physically and in their positions. No matter what she tried to resist, the gun barrel slowly turned to point at her throat.
This is the end, miss.
I can't stand it. Zell was inferior to him in every way. And the single factor that would allow her to resist the barrel of Maurice's gun. And finally, the cold gun barrel was pressed against Zell's throat.
Nina, shoot Maurice and distract him!
I know! I'm gonna pull a Vegeta! Nina pulled back her slingshot. One of Maurice's subordinates blocked her with his large body. You're in their way, small fry! Maurice's cold, merciless gun barrel dug into Zell's throat. She let a painful moan, her face bore a look of despair. The look of one prepared for death for the first time. Maurice knew well that this sort of expression only appeared on the faces of those who used up all their options, given up on their own fate.
It's all useless. Zen Zen Tomita. A little girl like you could never beat me. Not in this universe or any other.
I can't bear it. I can't bear it! The utterly hopeless difference in strength made Zell tears of frustration. Maurice felt an overwhelming of boorish pleasure, so lapping up her tears.
You're pathetic, little girl. Let me tell you something. As a souvenir to take to the next world.
Oh god, he's doing an I killed Mufasa to her.
I'm the one who attacked those wild dog brats. I remember that Oliver brat well. The guy tried to defend the consigliere to the very last moment.
Oh god.
It was a...
Oh god, you are dead. You are so fucking dead.
It was hilarious. He didn't even know it was a body double. Just like you guessed, the one who made human sacrifices of those brats was me!
Thanks for the confession, Marisa. I wanted to hear you say that clearly. You are guilty.
Huh? You won't be able to talk nonsense when you're dead! Die!
Van.
Huh?
Hell yeah! Oh my god! The bandit was trying to block Nina Gate. After all, Nina had suddenly turned to the side and fired off a shot. Oh my god, this is incredible. It was in a completely unexpected direction. However, over there it was.
Time to go. Let's go. 2.
Oh my god. I'm agreeing with Burncastle completely right here. The path of Nina's shot, which shouldn't have been visible to the eye, was clearly spotted by Charles' eyes. With the curve and speed of a whip, he knocked it away. The deflected shot changed its course, heading straight for Maurice's eye.
Gah! Gah!
His sunglasses shattered. Oh my god, and Maurice covered his face in the anchors of the fragments jammed into his eye. Oh hell yes! Of course, Zell used that distraction to change their positions. Maurice couldn't afford to let her do it. The two of them struggled and rolled around. He's trying to get on top.
You shitty brat! Ah!
As someone who calls the future of their countrymen shit, who deserves that name far more! They disentangled themselves and stood up at once. However, there was a gun in Maurice's hand.
Die! You shitty brat!
3!
Huh?
Zell's body moved like a large cyclone. That foothold. Oh my god! That footwork is clearly Oliver! Oh my god! At the very instant, Maurice was pulling the trigger, his elbow snapped. The barrel of his gun turned towards his own. I could not have made this better in my imagination if I had tried to be guided there. Zell! Oh my god! That could not have gone better! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ryukishi giving me everything I want! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Absolutely yes! Oh my god! Yes! Woo!
Did we do it?
We did it. Oliver was with us too. Maurice's body had been slammed against a gravestone and was leaning against it. When they saw, oh my god! When they saw whose gravestone it was, Zell and the others were sure that they had fought as a team of 4. Oh my god! Perfect. Perfect! This is a victory for the 4 wandering dogs! Oh my god! Okay, Oh my god. She did. She used Oliver's move to get Maurice to kill himself. Wow. Oh my god. That that was perfect. That was flawless. That was flawless. There's no way that could have been better than it was. No way. That is literally everything that you could ever want. And see, this is peak Ryukishi. He designs a scenario to get you to the reader to want specific things to happen. And then he makes that happen. That is peak Ryukishi. It's a skill that Ryukishi possesses in all of his works that I can see, at least most of them. At least up, and, we'll see when Siconia continues, if he ever does continue it. Oh my god. Should I still keep going? Because I think that's a good place to end the stream for today. Because, oh my god. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah, this might, yeah. Really, it's coming to an end so quickly? Are you serious, Armagus? Do you think the next one might be the last stream? I'll save here. An hour or an hour and a half streams? Oh god. You're serious? We are that close to the end. I cannot believe that we're that close to the end of the story. I do know that there's bonus stuff afterward though. But, oh my god. Yeah, definitely gonna, yeah, we've been 3 hours. I think that's gonna be good enough for now, but next time, apparently we're gonna finish Rosegun's days? The end of the story kind of just snuck up on us. Oh my god. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I'll tell you what. That I'm just basking in the glow of that moment. Seriously. I can't wait until next time. On Sunday, we're gonna start Analog a Hate Story. And then on Tuesday, we'll, I guess, end Rosegun's Days, the main story. I can't believe that. Until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts.